What a way to start off the stream. Thank you, Margaret. I appreciate that. Let's see. Boimo. There we are. Welcome back to the Forge. Let's see. There we go. Have some music going. All right. Yeah, I need to, I should definitely spend some time making more little emotes, huh? Because right now I just got the one. And I could definitely have more. Um, that's sweet. Yeah. Thanks for that. All right. Now let's just hope. I think for the past three we've had an average of three. I don't think it's. I think it takes a little bit for it to count it, but you just gotta keep it up, and hopefully they'll finally give me some payouts and get me to affiliate. But yeah, let's see. Let's get started, shall we? Oh, there you go. Yeah, you got the one. But yeah, I think that was a great learning one for me to be like, oh, like they come up so small. You can barely read the text on it. Like I need to like take a course in like making emojis or emotes. Like it's such a thing. Okay. Um there's a certain number of streams with three viewers. Yeah, yeah. It's yeah, no, it's the past few have been an average. It's yeah, it has to be an average of three. And I think like past two or three we've done that. We need to get to four. But it only just started. It just says like you've got one out of four right now, and I'm like, so maybe it takes it a little bit to register that. I don't know. Nevertheless, just want to keep it up. But yeah. So let's keep it going. Let's see. Okay. Let's go with so yeah, maybe I'd like to get some work done on this guy today in his reptilian design. First, I want to get some warm up drawings done. And this time, I'm not having the desktop audio going to YouTube because my little trick worked on Twitch. It didn't work on YouTube, so now it's just you're just getting my audio for YouTube, I think. Um, okay, let's go to humble brag. Been playing on online Breath of Bridge on Blood on the Cloud games today. Won all three games. Nice, nice. Dude, yeah, the level of scrutiny that some people have playing that game is crazy to me. I'm like, I can barely keep track of what the hell's going on. It's like, well, if this person did this and this person did that, I'm like, oh my God, I can help. Especially when I keep on getting the evil rolls. I don't know how that happens. I think yeah, like every time I do like a social deduction game, I'm always on the evil team. Damn. I wonder if there's like some weird like statistical thing that like creates that. Um, just the fact that I've had it like so often. You've had it so little. 'Cause I mean, last time it was like all three of us in a row got the evil rolls. Surely. Yeah, Dilly and I have made the joke that like finally when I get to be on the good team, they'll probably be on the bad team. Um, some buildings' fire alarm is going off. It's not mine this time, for now. I can hear it outside, or from outside. You know, I love listening to indie bands. The one downfall of listening to indie bands is the audio mixing is so all over the place. You have like this, you'll have this band who has things so quiet. Like seriously, it was at it was going to like 30, and right now this one is like max 45. And that's just because this song is just mixed quieter. It annoys me. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's there you go. Forgot to turn that on. Mhm. I think this person transitioned because there are some pictures of this person where they are in a much more feminine body. So, way to go. Congrats. Let's see. And by much more feminine body, I mean like you can tell. Welcome, Neko girl. Can't stay long. Can't stay because babysitting. But yeah, oh, right. Okay. Hi, Foxy. Thank you for checking in. Appreciate it. Just doing some warm ups. Huh? What the? Sorry. Let me fix that. It's fine. It is crazy to me that the word Foxy gets the Twitch auto mod going crazy. Like out of everything, it's Foxy. Like it's such a good. It's funny. I think I even like tweaked that so it should be more lenient on swears. Or I don't even know. That's weird. Suggestive. Yeah, but like, how suggestive even is it? You know, when you hear Foxy, I don't think you go like, oh, clutching pearls. You know. Oh. Just getting all the bad drawings out. Should create a clutch pearls redeem. That sound for no, that would be funny. Yeah. Gasp. That'd be a good one. Yeah, I should definitely just do a stream where I design little emotes. That'd be a good idea. I need a heavier set person to show up next. That is the opposite of a heavier set person. That is, in fact, a very fit person. Nice. Let's see. Trying to remember the shapes that show up here. It's all an S shape. The whole body. Every bit of it. What is it, Friday? Yeah. Boop. All right, now give me. I know exactly the model that I want to show up. Not the model I was hoping for. Again, the opposite of heavier set person. In fact, I think probably more muscular than that last guy. Go off, queen. I turned it down just a skosh, but maybe I turned it down too much. I don't know. Okay. Um, boop. Hmm. I'm not drawing women today, but here I am drawing women. That's how the warm-up go. All right, give me the man. Gonna skip until I find the man. There's the man. The man. You got that right. I find this guy is one of the most useful models. Because, I don't know, like the more muscular ones is like, okay, how many like totally fit people am I going to be drawing? Not a lot. Not a lot. For this, I can see a lot of different shapes here. It's helpful. believe this is another. Yeah, this is another Color Spectrum song. I think this band probably has like close to 100 songs. I'm pretty certain. I'm actually curious. If I go to the Deer Hunter, I think it's alphabetized by. No, not the letter. Okay. Oh, come on. Show me all of it. Oh, wait, I literally have a. Hold on. I've got this. Let's see, let's see. I think I have just about. Yeah, okay. Every one of their songs in this? Okay, not actually. They have about 150 songs. That's ones that I have saved. That's crazy. Gotta respect it, man. Hands. Am I doing this hand? Yeah. Oh, let me check. Yeah, I am currently using Spotify, but I am doing a nifty little trick where by using my ad block, I kind of just end up getting Spotify Premium benefits. Let's see. Um, don't tell them. Let's see. Let's see. There's a it's a playlist. Dude, let's see. All-time stats. It's probably what would it be in my here? All time. Well, it's going to be heavily skewed by all of the heckin' lo-fi I've been listening to for these streams up until now. Probably all time. Yeah, what was it? All time. Because I'm crazy. That's why. Is it just like a? Let's see. Let's see. It's recent. Jump back in. Recommended. Um. Let's see. And there's a bunch of this stuff. Was it all time stats? This is for me. All time top songs. Diving Bell makes a lot of sense. Waves makes a lot of sense. Panic Machine is interesting. Achilles Come Down, absolutely. Reaper Man, Mother. Breathe Desperately, yep, yep. The Exit, yeah, okay. Ship in a Bottle. I do listen to the Shadow Academy, Casting a Shadow quite a bit. Sweet. Please tell me there's no lo-fi stuff on here. I don't see any, which makes me happy. I know it's got to be on here somewhere. No, thank God. Okay. Yeah, this all adds up. This all adds up. Melancholy Hill. Really, a lot of these further down is just because the further at the top of the liked playlist they are, the more often I listen to them. But I think this is it, right? Or is it different? Oh yeah. I only started using Spotify in my college. Because I mean, I don't really listen to Panic Machine anymore. There's like 79 listens on it, which is crazy. Same thing with Reaper Man. Diving Bell and Waves makes sense. 2013. Let's see. Do I? That might be a stat that I have. Oh, it's weird. I don't know why I want you back is down here when it. Oh, weird. I've listened to everything 28 or 27 times or 30 times. Interesting. Stop doing that. Stop making. Stop doing that. Okay. Anyway. Back to the hand. Back to the grind. Was 209 times. That's crazy. I mean, I guess since 2013 makes sense. Yeah, I need that for my because I primarily listen to songs on my phone, um, just through iTunes. So I'm a big proponent of buying a song on iTunes and then just owning it and listening to it on the iTunes app. So that's probably where most of my stats are. I don't consider Spotify my main music listening platform. So I got a fun story about this song recently. Um, so I first got into the Deer Hunter because I was really into this local band called Bear Ghost, local to Arizona, and I was like, oh, I want to find like more bands like this, and I remember like uh, googling it, and it was like some Reddit thread saying like, oh yeah, Bear Ghost is good, but they have nothing on the Deer Hunter, and I'm like, what the hell is that? So then I gave it a listen, and then um, Forever became my favorite band, and recently, as in I think either today or a couple days ago, the that local band, Bear Ghost, came out with a cover album, and one of the songs that they covered is this song by the Deer Hunter, and I'm like, what the hell? Everyone knows each other. It's crazy. Oh, sorry you couldn't see any of that. God damn it! I don't want AI viewers. It'll censor the word foxy, but it won't take care of that, huh? Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright. Frickin'. Alright. Yeah, let me just buy some AI viewers. Be insane. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Let's get that done. I think I'm done with that. I'm also in the mood to warm up with some other things, specifically animals. Give me all the animals. And give me 2 minutes. Dog. This is gonna be actually difficult. Okay. Now I get to study non-human shapes. Look at where they line up. Things are going disastrously already. I need to study dogs more. Dogs are like I can draw a cat fine, but a dog, I don't know what it has against me. I can't do it. Okay, so I'm seeing an arc of the body. And then how do we do this? Looks more like a bear right now. Oh, God. This was a disaster. Perfect. See, this I can do. It's many of the same structures. Goes up to belly. Hmm. Live and learn. For any Sonic fans out there. I think it's going well. I think it's going well. It's okay. Got it within 2 minutes at least. The difference. Maybe, the dog was the warm up. Whoa. Okay. This is what I get for marking all animals. What a guy. What a guy. Look at him. He's got this little ear shape. Top of the head goes all the way to the top of that. He's just kind of like a little shape. This little shape. This. Okay, and then leg is just fully disappearing into the fluff. Gotta love the long feet, huh? Now, technically, it's part of their leg, but really, anatomically speaking, this part would be their foot. So this part would just be bending like that, and then you have the tail. What a weird little guy. Oh, I already did a cat. I already did a thing. Come on. Orca, huh? Okay. Yeah. Totally. Now I get to figure out how these things are shaped, huh? So I think you elongate and then you go out to here. Still waiting for an orca Pokemon. Hmm. God, okay, where the hell is your eye? It's like right here, I think. Yeah, this one's a proper study. Oh God. Do you think this is a good cat? Hmm. What a strange animal. Hmm. It's not really. Hmm. Turtle. Turtle's seen things. See, a turtle I can hang with because a turtle is a reptile and it's close to a dinosaur. This turtle sees, you're right. Hmm. You're a tough one to figure out, aren't you? Turtle. All right. I think I'm done with the warm up. No more warm up. Get these out of here. Okay, I like the cat, the gerbil, I like everything except for the dog. Oh, shit. Sorry. Sorry. Let's do it. This is the guy. This is the weekend at the bridge where it's only 1 hour long segments in the block party. Oh yeah, tonight or tomorrow? Tonight. Oh, if that's the case, I can't make it. I gotta work in the morning. I do like these big old spikes here. It's fun. Of course, being me, I want this guy to have kind of an underbite. These impromptus are happening so often, I think. Does John get paid for the impromptu ones? Oh, okay. I'm glad he enjoys it. I guess he'd have to if he's running it that often. Seems like there's definitely an art to it because he has to decide what's going to be, in play and like what makes a good matchup and stuff. As you can see, I'm focusing a lot on anatomy on my iteration of this guy. Um, and it's a good thing I had that practice. So yeah, I think his body, because we like to exaggerate things. Whoops, it's on the same layer. Get rid of that. Interesting. Um, and so his torso is obvious, like definitely the largest part of him. So to exaggerate, I'm going to ensure that his legs are much smaller. Might squinch it a little bit. Nope. God damn it. I did it again. That should be another channel point thing I have to reward is warning that I'm drawing on the wrong layer. The chickens and fish be having beef now, as well as the beef. Welcome, Quartz. You know, you should definitely have some stocky legs that can support this heavier frame. Widen out the calves. I do like this idea that he's got it tied. I do think he'd have a little bit of a double chin though. Just to really sell. And you know, lizards kind of have that thing. I do like the vibe of just giving him these like teeth that aren't really defined. Hmm. This is a lizard, yeah. Nice. Um, I do think I will deliberately make it so his character sheet doesn't have the food props, just because the food prop should be its own design sheet. um, this guy doesn't do grub dog, so it'd be ham hocks. Get your hider ham hocks here. Let's see. I do like this little like thing that Karina gave him. These little like pads for his shoulders. Hmm. Yeah, should be kind of leaning forward, especially since this is where the his back is. I do like making the arms just really thick. I just got this thing about having really defined shoulders in this show. Ham hocks, get your ham hocks. Yeah. Right, and then there's this kind of like using the fins. Let's see. Hmm. His hands being really small is pretty funny. Hmm. I do like, yeah, I do think he would be having this. Hmm. Let's see. This one gets a little crazy. Forgive if you don't like Screamo as much. Let's see. Okay, we'll skip. Uh, we'll skip again. There we go. Hmm. I like the vibe of giving this. It's just like this single shape. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Let me look at some of my other Reptoids. 'Cause I do like this presents the option that they can be just like any shape, you know? A lot of them have very humanoid face structures, and this guy obviously does not. Which I think is cool. No, yeah. Definitely more iguana in vibes. Let me look up in iguana. Ham hocks. Get your ham hocks. I do like the little tongue that she did. It's pretty fun. Okay, so we'll do a little kind of like jerking his thumb over there. Hmm. I am digging it. I'm digging it. It's looking good. I'll skip this one. I'll skip that one. Yeah, skip that one. Hmm. Here, I'm gonna. Let's see. Okay, what are we thinking? It's looking pretty good. Am I the only one getting? I'm probably the only one to. Am I the only one getting like Samoan vibes from this guy? The one that I'm drawing? I think it's just like the head shape. That is a good reference for a body type that I don't have in here. Hmm. I think it's the long hair. Samoan. I think it's the long hair. I was getting like a Pacific Islander kind of Maui vibes, but I think I could just be huffing something. Let's see. So definitely should be like taut. Samoan. It's a like Pacific Islander. Yeah, like I don't know, like you could put like a tattoo here or something. Just throw in some kind of cool little characterization to this guy. Don't appreciate all this weird AI generated stuff that I'm seeing. Yeah, let's AI generate just a whole person. So that means I gotta put in the specifications. There we go. Here's just normal people. Let's see. Listen to this song too much. I'm gonna skip it. um, she. I do like that it's just kind of this rudimentary, just a thing, you know, just this little slab. She's got it a lot further out. I have it a lot further down. Oh no, it's just I have a separate tab open that's showing me reference images, and it's just showing me just straight up AI generated like men when I'm trying to like get like an anatomy reference. It's like so unhelpful. Let's see. Come on. Do you like the idea of it being a little wider? And then that means that this would come out to here. Yeah, it kind of looks like he's going like, yeah, it's back that way. Want a ham hock? A Hydra ham hock? The top of this should be here. The peak of that angle. Let's see. Let me look at my references again. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking correctly. What would your tattoo be? It should be simple. It should be simple to identify. It could just be something as simple as a line and like a circle. Got to fight off this Hydra to get these hawks. In this instance, be better here. Hmm. I do have, because he feels very oceany. I do have my crypt, Cryptide creature, and that would be more of a sickle. So maybe he's got more of a. Oh, that's an hour break. Okay. Hello. Gonna take a quick stretch and a water break. Drink some water. I will use this time to mess around, to do some laundry. I'll do a little BRB. time in the oven, and I'm curious. Would I just be having it reset? Got a baking pan. Yeah, whatever you call it. Yeah, baking. Do your pot fire for now. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just have it. I was taking an hour break, so I decided to. Not like a full hour, but every hour I take a break, and wanted to just get this ready because it's going to take an hour to cook. Thinking ahead. All right. All right. Well, I'll hop off. Thanks for for me. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Hello. Testing. I wanted to get some stuff. So yeah, I doing some laundry, and then I also am gonna be setting a my oven, having a preheat right now, and gonna cook a little something. But yeah. To answer your question, Margaret, if you're still here, yes, those are tarot cards. I designed a whole bunch of tarot cards for D&D characters of my own and my friends. Here, I'll nerd out about them. These are them. So I got one for every almost one for every trump card. Um, I ordered these in order of I did like three per person. So these are my three. These three are my characters. And then this is my friend Greg. And then there's a few that are blank because I was meaning to finish this project but never did. We, yeah, this is another three, and then another three, and then another three, and then I think I have all three of this one. And then this one was the, yeah, I had a lot of like math I was trying to do because the last one here, he played the same character for two campaigns and then he DM'd the other one. So I'm essentially missing a character. Everyone else had played enough characters where I was like, oh, okay, I can choose three. But this one had only played two characters total. I was like, Um, but yeah, and then I had this plan for the world card was going to be like focused on all of us. Like, this we were the world, But yeah, all the ones that are left over are ones from my campaign that I ran. And I totally have put off working on it just because I don't feel the desire anymore. Um, and also, I kind of want to restart them. Like, if I would want to redo them because I feel like my art has grown since this. And so then I kind of started here. And I was gonna make an Oracle deck. So this is like Legacy and Origin. Um, I kind of like the Oracle deck more because I get to come up with things my own. But this one would have been that one where who was the Hanged Man and also Justice. Those two characters because uh, one was the father, and then I also played that character's daughter and her dragon brother. Oh, oops, you know, crazy D&D shenanigans. Okay, let's get back to it. So we have um not like it needs to dictate what his color palette is, but I'm gonna look at their color palettes. I kind of have I kind of want him to be a little bit more teal. I know I made Beck. I know I made Beck teal. Oh, oven's ready. I'm gonna go put that real quick. All right, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I kind of want a similar palette to this guy. I really like what I did with him. Made him kind of look like a mud skipper almost. So let's look up an iguana. Is an iguana? Yeah, I think it's more of a turquoise and an orange could be really cool. So that's what we're gonna do. So turquoise, more of a yeah. This will be. Let's see. Could it just cover the whole face? I'm heating up a pot pie. Just a Marie Callender's pot pie. Um, let's make it the whole head. I'm really just basing it off of. So do that. So he's got a little bit of this. There we go. Cast of shadow. Okay. And now we'll go to orange. Something like this. What if it was like that? Kind of like, I like it being the whole head. Let's see. Give him the yellow eyes like a iguana does. If I do this. Kind of like that. It's fun. What about your fins? That's a great question. I think I might want them to be yellow. I think this is too... Either that or a bright green. Oops. Where would the rest of your color palette be going? You are teal and orange. So either we could go... He's wearing more magenta colors, or he's wearing more blue colors, or... Yeah, I think it'd be more blue colors, huh? A little bit more over here. Kind of want whatever to be pretty messy looking. It's just gray. He's gonna have a lot of colors going on, so his clothing should be pretty simple in comparison. I think white. I think we just go like typical apron color. And we just add some like splotches and I guess what blood splatters. Like a butcher. Hmm. Hmm. That wouldn't make sense. Or simple brown. I. 'Cause. 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 'C Do an ever so slight magenta undertone to the white apron. I was giving it a little, yeah, maybe more of the magenta. Let's see. Yeah, make it a little bit warmer in vibe. Okay, let's try the magenta. Need to have some kind of, I think, keep it dark here. Still think the brown for the shirt. And then you can keep that brown for down here. Realizing that this would also be orange. And then we can bring that brown back for this thing. Hmm. I feel like you'd have like a little bit of splotches of red, wouldn't you? Or something. I think this one definitely needs a visit from the gradient map. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it should be lighter, I think. Hmm. Usually it's like the same color as the under thing, so it kind of pans out. Let's look. Let's look. Now, this guy's a totally different thing, so I could lean into more of a. It actually should be this. And you make it more green, like I did before. Let me just backtrack. There we go. So I feel like the green can kind of help it look more dangerous. Hmm. I say. Epic the musical. I'll skip it. Penelope. The Nerf gun. um, and then I raise the question: if it's that and that, what if it's this? Oh, soda pop. Soda pop. Mm. I'm liking that more. It kind of makes me want this. It's looking good. It's looking better. Um, what color are your eyes in this instance then? Probably still the yellow. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. I think it's similar. Yeah, it is. Okay. I think this guy needs to go down a little bit. Yeah, okay. I want him to look untrustworthy with this color scheme. I'll lean into more green. I feel like he should be more green. Saturation's interesting. Hmm. Play around with the color spectrum real quick. Hmm. Hydra Hamhawk. Hide your Hamhawk? Is it? That's how it sounded like. Hydra Hamhawks. Maybe he just needs to be a nice screen. It might be better, actually. Green. Grow back with every bite. Okay. I like that better. Better. That or we fully lean into the orange. Let's just try the orange real quick. And it's just. I like the green. That feels like a guy who's like, hey there. Okay. What color is your little padding here, Paddington? We'll do this. Hmm. And then some little gray for this little metal bit. And then some rope. Make the rope just like this. I made it too much like that. Okay. Yeah, the stupid convention is back that way, pal. Let's see. And I always raise I always do a layer of white and then I put it on overlay. I just cuz I know that my iPad makes things a lot brighter than they are, so I just need to like adjust it like 10% brighter. These two are looking great. He's looking pretty great too. Let's group them up. Oh, I thought I grouped you up. Um, right. Okay, where's my? Where is it? Where is it? Hmm. Yeah, okay. Now's the tougher part. Let's see. Should actually make his head a little smaller. So yes, that way it reads a little better. Bye, Margaret. Thank you so much for thank you so much for the 3 months tier 1 sub. I really appreciate that. Have a good time at Clock Tower. He's like, yeah, get a load of this guy. What am I doing? I don't need to do that. I can just whiten the canvas. What kind of silly person am I? Look at that. So much more room. Who would have thought? Not me. Evidently, not me. Um, okay. So, there's something about this guy. Um, where does it sprout from? If you were to grow another... Hmm. Because really, I'd be sprouting from the same spot here. Because it sprouts out. So, like, where would he sprout out from? Should definitely have like the eyebrow. There we go. I like this panicked look. He's like, "Uh oh, what did I just do?" What if we flip it? No. I How much time do I have left on my dinner? 25 minutes? Okay. Still quite a bit of time, actually. Hmm. I think I'm good. I think that's good. Okay. Welcome, Tom Tom. Thanks, thanks. I think I'm nearing the end of my stream right now. It's the end of my energy. Kind of came in to this pretty tired. Let's see. I think I'll. Also, my dinner's almost ready. Let's see. Hmm. I am. Yeah. I am essentially I'm making an original animated series called The Last Fire Sprite. These are some minor characters that I'm currently designing. Specifically, some people from a underground marketplace of like scum and villainy. But yeah, I can give you the quick rundown. So, woke up in the distant future. She's a relic from the distant past. A young fire sprite is the last of her kind, trying to save a cold cyberpunk world. This is that fire sprite. This is Blaze, the last fire sprite, and she's only 6 inches tall. She doesn't seem like much, but she is plenty capable of getting herself out of trouble. She is a little ball of sunshine. So these are some design sheets for her. This is her friend Axel, who is a street rat, a mutated street rat, and he's got his own little thing going on. He's got his sheets as well. Our third member of the main trio is Sky and Nimby23. And Sky is a kind of pompous princess. So, as I said before, it's kind of in a cyberpunk future. There's this 70-30 rule where it's part fantasy, part sci fi. So, we can see here that she has this kind of modern looking outfit, but she still gives off this vibe of a princess type. She is, in this case, the princess of a corporation. Um, so, and then we have Uncle Kerf. Um, yeah, these are all character designs. These are model sheets for that will be used in the show. Yeah, so this is Uncle Kerf. This is a villain named Gage, and then his animal companion Delilah, and yeah, and then we have Doctor Hazarus is another villain, and some of his henchmen or bodyguards. And then this is Cleodora, the main villain of our series. She owns the city of Pact and is generally just not a great person, but damn, she's hot. And then we got the concierge. He's a background character. We have Screech. Screech is an informant that is helping out our main characters. And then this is our little group of merchants that are in the underground. This place is Scum and Villainy. Specifically, the from left to right, the Anxious Antiquarian, the Bomb Baddie, and the Food Freak, who tries some of his own supply and grows a second head. Um, but yeah, and then this is Vulcan, Blaze's father. I'll remind you of the title of the show, The Last Fire Sprite. So we'll mainly see him and these following characters in flashbacks. This is him when he was happy. This is so he's fire sprites when they get depressed, when they go through grief, their hair extinguishes. So that's why he looks like that. And so this is his wife, Blaze's mom, Hestia. And then this is Blaze's sister, Sapphire. And this is them as kids. Good old happy family before any trauma happens. And then these are some background characters. Got to fill out this world, you know. And these are some employees that work for Cleodora. And then this is another character sheet that I'm working on. This is a standard guard officer, essentially the police of this world. A knight and a cop kind of blended together. Sci-fi knight. Um, these are some more random background characters. They have voice lines, just like one each, but they needed to be designed. Um, why is the dad so big? Because he is. He's just a big. He's a big man. Um, but they're still like small. Like they're still a sprite. Um, but yeah. So then we've got more some bunch of little background characters. Me figuring out how crowds work. Some depressed and experimented on children. That's more of a rough concept sheet right now. But yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff. Um, I have 11 designs to go, including these two that I'm working on. I'm essentially making all the character designs for the pilot, and I have some amazing artists helping me out with some background and prop designs as well. So that's really great. And um uh probably because, definitely Ben 10 was an inspiration growing up. I'm definitely happy if it reminds you of it in some places. There are a whole species of four-armed people, and then when I realized I made them red, I was like, well, I'm not going back. It's a good look. Um, but yeah, um, it's pretty fun. Got some other stuff. So this working on the main poster as well. A little poster for the show. Um, we'll get there eventually. Uh, I'll come back to this eventually. But yeah, so we're in the design phase, and after the design phase, we'll move on to casting. So that'll be fun. Big old casting call, and then we'll get that's those voice lines recorded, and then we will move into storyboarding. And storyboarding will um, take us all the way until once we're done with all the storyboarding, we'll go into animation. And I would like to hire a studio to do it for me. Essentially outsource it to some cool animation studio to help me out. If that doesn't work, then I'll have to, assemble the team myself. But uh, yeah, I am also streaming on Twitch. Yeah. Um, yeah. So I am streaming both on Twitch and on YouTube. Seems like Fridays tend to be a less active day. But yeah, even if nobody watches these, that's fine. It's really it's me making a schedule out of working on the show. Like I have to work on it today because I've scheduled a stream today. Um, so it's a win-win. If these streams end up doing really well and I end up earning money from them, fantastic. Then that money can go towards the show. Otherwise, it's all coming out of my. I'm paying for it myself, anyways. Um, as unwise as that may be. So yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. This is you're kind of tuning in to this show at its very earliest stages, which is a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm pretty tired. My food, I think, is almost done. I'm a little lightheaded, and I think I'm gonna hop off for the night. Um, but yeah, I'm in contact with some studios. A I think there's quite a bit of a delay between YouTube and Twitch, so forgive me if I'm reacting to your comments a lot later. But yeah, I've been in touch with some studios, just figuring out some stuff. But yeah. I'm gonna wrap it up there for the night. I think also Friday seems to be when a lot of people stream, so less of a pool of viewers there. But whatever. Um, the pilot itself will probably we'll figure that when we get there. We'll figure that out when we get here. I'm pretty confident about it just being posted onto streaming platforms like YouTube, kind of like Glitch or these other really awesome indie animated projects. But yeah, it's going good. We've got 11 designs to go, and if I check my design breakdown real quick, I have over 45. What is that? 45 minus like maybe 10, so 35 character sheets done, but keep in mind that a lot of those sheets are of 5 characters. So definitely probably 50 designs so far. It's a lot. And yeah, I was moving stuff today, a lot of heavy things, so I'm pretty tired. But yeah, I've been saying it. I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna send the Twitch audience over to a fellow streamer with a raid, and on. Oh, welcome, Foxy. Oh, I'm so sorry I didn't. Yeah. Yeah, sorry you came back right when I'm hopping off. But yeah, I'm a little tired and want to get some food in my belly. Thank you so much for tuning back in, though. I appreciate it. But yeah, this is what I was able to get done today. This is the Food Freak, and then the Food Freak with 2 heads. And you'll find out why he has 2 heads when the pilot goes. But yeah. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do this. Good night, everyone. Have a great evening.